Hello everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play Horizon Zero Dawn. We are still playing the Frozen Wilds DLC and I have been very busy. I have been working a lot in between episodes. As you may remember, in the previous episode we finished the Shaman's Path quest, and in order to continue with the next main mission we need to win the favor of the Banuk. And they gave us like 4 different tasks to accomplish that. But most of that stuff was like very mundane footwork, like killing bandits and collecting stuff. So I decided to do some of that off camera. And as it turns out, you don't actually have to do all 4 of them. Apparently it's enough to do only 2 of them. And I already finished one of them, which is repairing the Tallneck. So after I cleaned out the bandit camp, which is over here, or former bandit camp, that was actually enough to update the quest, so I could go back to Song's Edge now and continue with the main mission. The bandit camp was a little bit different than the ones from the main game because it had like a bandit leader who was a little bit stronger than the rest. But other than that, it was just like a garden variety bandit camp, so you didn't really miss much here. Anyway, I actually finished another task after that because I have already collected all the pigments, as you can see. So the only thing that I didn't do yet is compete in any hunting trial. I don't know, I may want to do this later. But yeah, I collected the pigments, and it was actually easier than I thought because I figured, you know, if it's a collectible, then there might be a map for it, and sure enough, there is a map for it, and you can buy it from these specialized merchants. And they also sell like maps for the animal figurines, and more importantly, they sell a map for blue gleam locations. So I've been harvesting a lot of blue gleam while I was collecting the pigments. As a matter of fact, I got enough blue gleam to buy 2 of the new weapons. So I have the Banuk Striker Bow now and the Banuk Champion Bow. I don't have enough blue gleam for the 3rd weapon, but I'm sure sooner or later I will have enough for that as well. So yeah, as you can see, I managed to get quite a bit of stuff done. And I have already uncovered some of the campfires, including the one here at the hunting ground. But I would like to talk to like the groundskeeper. But I don't think I'm actually going to do any trials today because I have some other stuff in mind. Specifically, I want to continue with this quest before I go back to Song's Edge and continue with the main mission, which is over here. And yeah, apparently there's like another mission as well. And as you can see, I found a few towers. I haven't really done anything with that. And yeah, mostly been roaming around this area. But I have been trying to activate a few campfires to make it easier to travel around. But yeah, let's go and talk to like the groundskeeper, and then we will continue with this one, which I think is about upgrading the spear, so that would be pretty useful. But first, let's see, who was the groundskeeper? Probably you over here, huh?
Word about you has traveled far, young huntress.
What kind of word?
Some say you're most impressive. Others say the same thing, but with a face like they've just chipped a tooth on a block of ice.
Araya told me about these hunting grounds. She said you'd let me train here.
I will. I admit I'm curious to see for myself what all the gossip is about.
Well, how about you tell me more about yourself first?
You look like you've got some stories to tell.
Oh, I outlived most of my stories. I ran with the Thunder's daughters long ago before they ran their course. For a time, we shook the snow off the men of Ben-Or. I couldn't last. Some fell in glorious battle. Some were exiled in infamy. Still glorious, if you ask me. Others had a worse fate.
What's worse?
To grow old. And find that all the rules and traditions you fought so hard against are still there. That's why I tell all the hunters I train to stay young.
Well, if only it was so easy, huh? So yeah, tell me about the trials. And yeah, I wonder if they are also part of the Hunter's Lodge.
I'm guessing you're not part of the Hunter's Lodge.
Every tribe claims they were the first to have hunting grounds. And every tribe claims the Carja stole it from them.
So who was the first?
We were.
And
Of
the
course.
Carja stole it from you.
That's right.
I guess I'll have to take your word for it. But yeah, tell me more about these trials.
How do the trials work around here?
There's no Carja medals. I had some, but I used them to patch up holes in my snow boots.
Okay.
Instead, you'll compete against the best times set by other Banuk hunters. To take second place, even third place, puts you among names of legend.
What if I come in first?
We'll see.
So basically it's all about getting top 3 either way. Yeah, I don't think I want to do one of the trials just yet, but I wanted to talk to her just to see what this is all about. Let's come back later.
No more trials. Not yet.
You can always come back.
Yep, I intend to. I mean, maybe the quest... Okay, the quest does tell me what the trials are. Kill machines with a storm slinger. Kill the waves of machines. Kill all major machines. Ooh, okay. Well, sounds like a bit of a challenge. But yeah, let's make a save and then I will head out towards this location. Shouldn't take me too long, I suppose. Well, what's the best way to go down here? Probably same way I came. So yeah, let's try to find that old world ruin, because that's what it looks like on the map. And let's see if we can upgrade our spear in that location.
Must be the cave that shaman told me about. Long way down. And not natural either.
Yep, this is not a cave. This is quite obviously some metal world ruin. And I can see the mines down here, which means there's probably a stalker somewhere around. Can't see him though. Can't hear him either. Well, what's the best way to get down here? Also, you know what this game does really, really well? Snow animations. I mean, look at these tracks that Aloy is leaving behind. And all the animals are leaving behind trails as well. And the machines. And they're all different, whether she's running or crouching or whatever. And not just superficial trails, but, you know, she's sinking in really deep into the snow. That's pretty impressive. But yeah, I guess gotta go down here. But hang on a second, can I like trigger the mines? Okay, I
Might be alone
can.
down here.
I mean, usually when you trigger one of these mines, the stalker appears right away, but not this time apparently. I'm sure sooner or later it will show up though. But okay, let's go down. I guess this would be the fastest way. Okay, let's see. Huh. There's a bunch of stuff going on here. Platform console.
Damaged. Guess the Banuk already got to it.
Magnetic clasp rail for mounting ordnance. Damaged by inexpert part removal. Okay. So someone
Here's
already
one of the metal
salvaged
birds.
this. Yeah, it's some kind of tiny plane. Oh, and blue gleam. Okay, 13 blue gleam. I think I may need 14 for the final weapon. Anyway, can I have a look at this? Yes, I can. Just a bunch of metal shards.
Something's been hacked out of it. Maybe I can find another of these flying machines.
Okay, so this one is no good. What else do we got around here?
If I could move that flying machine over a little.
Okay. I will look at that in a second. First, let me grab the loot. I can't open the door. There's also something very rare upstairs.
Maybe there's some way to get that flying machine over here.
Yes, yes, yes. Don't rush me. I first wanna look around this place. Okay, she wants me to move the flying machine over there. I'm guessing I can't just, like, push it, huh? I'm sure it's a little bit too heavy for that.
Check the area with my focus, maybe.
Yes, you don't need to give me, like, hints already. I've just arrived here. Okay. We have something over here. And here's a console. There we go. Still moving.
Not so grounded after all. Now I can get across.
Right. So I can climb onto it. Kind of want to see what this is, though. Oh, it's another animal figurine. What kind of animal? A deer. I mean, all of these are animals that do not actually exist anymore. Or not yet. I don't know, I feel that maybe at some point they were supposed to be reborn as well. But we really only got like smaller, like mammals, like the boars and the foxes. But I haven't seen a bear or a buffalo or bison or a wolf or a deer. And like I said, predator animals are like completely absent.
Could be something around that my focus will see.
I feel that they were supposed to be saved and brought back too at some point. Anyway, okay, I think this is where I have to go, huh? Yep.
There's the door lock. I'll need to configure it.
Right. Hololock reset.
If those punk technicians think I'm gonna sleep on them waltzing in here and screwing around with the drone routines,
Oh, the drones.
they have seriously underestimated my sense of mission. Let's just reset that hololock. Echo, Sierra, Echo.
Okay. Echo, Sierra, Echo? Is that like the
I
code?
could use my focus to look around.
Secure encryption powered with holographic display. To request entry, contact security Blevins. Okay, well, I guess this is just the proper solution. Right. Down. Right. Okay, well, that was easy enough. Okay, gotta go down now, I suppose. What do we got here? I understand, Mr. Blevins.
I didn't ask for a bunch of flying cameras. I need security, not surveillance. And security means firepower. As God is my witness, I will not be caught squirting blanks if and when a major act of terrorism desecrates these facilities.
Okay. What is that about? Can I have a look at that? Okay, there's more text. Miss Pines, Dot Blevins. Right now I'm looking at a security drone. It was requisitioned from Faro Automated Industries to serve the needs of the Firebreak project. It is in fact one of an entire fleet handpicked by me and allotted for our use by Ted Faro. Yes, the man so far above you on the ladder that he might as well be God. And I have a direct line to your Father in heaven. Now, you and I had a conversation in which I tried to impart to you the sensitive nature of our project. And if I recall correctly, you said, I understand, Mr. Blevins. I took you at your word, which apparently was a flaw in my judgment, since you have sent me a goddamn fleet of flying CCTV cameras. And a bunch of jerk-off eggheads who think they know more about protecting this country than I do. Now, your technicians are going to provide me with the firepower I need to prevent a major act of terrorism from occurring in or around my facility. And they are going to do so without increasing our project budget. Because, Mrs. Pines, this is your screw-up, and I'm a reasonable man. But so help me, if you add another cent to Firebreak's balance sheet, I will see to it that you personally, answer to Mr. Faro and his board of directors. So I want you to call me back. I want you to leave me a message. I want that message to consist of 4 little words. I understand, Mr. Blevins, and this time I want you to mean them. Yeah, he is kind of an ass. I begin to see why everyone seems to think so. So apparently he ordered security drones, and then he got security drones, but you know, surveillance drones basically, and he wanted like armed drones. You know, you would think that you would specify that and specifically say what kind of machine you want, and you know, say I want this and this model, and they need to have these and these capabilities. But if you just, you know, order something like really vague, then maybe you shouldn't be surprised if you don't get what you ordered because you weren't clear about it. I mean, if you're the one in charge here, then, you know, the buck stops with you. It's your responsibility. But okay, I guess we will move on. I guess this is just where I came from, right? That's the door that wouldn't open.
Focus might find something.
Why do you keep saying that? It's kind of annoying when the game tries to over-explain stuff. I mean, I've just been looking around a little bit, and not even for that long.
No one's touched this machine since it got sealed in here.
Okay, there we go. We have a pristine drone over here. And we have another data pad. Let me have a look at that. To Kenny Chow from Harris Bonner. Subject ban him. Kenny. I get it, okay? I really do. Faro is Firebreak's patron. Blevins is Faro's lapdog. Circle of ass-kissing, blah blah blah. But if you allow Blevins to remain on site, installation is going to take twice as long as we're budgeted for. And I don't know how deep Firebreak's pockets are, but I can guarantee you they're not bottomless. We've just got done recalibrating the entire fleet. The entire fleet, Kenny. Why, I imagine you're wondering. Oh, Kenny, I'm so glad you hypothetically asked. Blevins was unhappy with the baseline behavioral routines of the security drones. You know, the ones he selected himself. Not aggressive enough, he said. I doubt a Rottweiler mounted on an ICBM would be aggressive enough for him. So we patched in some combat behaviors, which, let me tell you, was not easy. Basically outfitted these things for war. Think about that, Kenny. Bleeding-edge combat drones patrolling an empty wilderness. Also, Blevins can play army on Firebreak's dime. I'm begging you, Kenny, find a way to bar him from the hangar, please. So why does this Blevins believe they need such super powerful security when apparently nobody else seems to think so? It's very weird. But okay, now I have to find like, I have to find like that part. I think I see it already.
Shouldn't be hard to remove.
There we go.
I'll show it to that shaman when I'm back in Song's Edge.
Right. I have to go back there anyway. Is there anything else in here that I wanna take with me? Nope. And looks like we have a bit of a shortcut here. Yep.
Fight or run.
Oh, well. I guess I should have expected that. Well, maybe I actually do want to just run. Do I really want to bother with that? Let's just try to get out of here. Alright.
This will improve my spear, huh?
Let's see. Is this another one of these demonic stalkers? It probably was. But yeah, I think I'm just going to leave you behind. I don't really have any reason to waste any arrows on you. So, right, I have to go back to Song's Edge. Let me do that. And while I'm at it, I can return the pigments, pick up another side quest, and then we can check out the main mission as well. But first, let's just travel right back to the settlement.
Tonight, we sing our Wirax songs and enjoy
Alright.
each other's company.
Back we are.
Singers hunt the perfect song.
And yeah,
Perfect
challenge arrow attack.
Perhaps all
That
things
would be the next main mission. But first, let's finish this one. Apparently, Kamut is down here. Hopefully, he will be able to improve my spear. That would be awesome.
Is this what you...
Hush, hush. A shaman's secrets are not spoken aloud.
Is this what you wanted me to find?
Bind it to your spear. Use it to attach this for now. You'll find more, I'm sure.
Why are you helping me?
The blue light is fading. The machine songs are ending, and what does the conclave do? They sit, they chant, they observe. No more. We must fight for it. And you are a fighter. We share a cause.
I'm not sure we do. I'm not even sure what the cause is. But I'm grateful.
No need for thanks. Only action.
Now I can attach modification parts to my spear. Works for me. Might
Your
as well get
spear
started
now has
improving my
slots for
spear.
modification items. Your spear now has slots for modification items. Press enter. Okay. I guess I will have a look at it. Where exactly is my spear? I mean, I'm pretty sure it already had some... Oh, no, I think that is probably new. Because it's empty. Okay. Let's see. I have some nice additional spear damage here. I guess I can use that. Banuk Stormslinger. I mean, I'm still not entirely sure if this counts as a spear. I haven't actually tried this one yet. But I guess I should do at some point. But I mean, this is a one that can override machines, so I guess I will keep using that for the most part. And yeah, let's just put in like my best modification here. 25% additional spear damage. Nice. Okay, there we go. Finally, oh, and I just got another piece of blue gleam, which means I may actually have enough for another weapon. Let's quickly head back to
Welcome to the cut,
Blue Gleam
stranger.
Merchant. And let's see how expensive exactly it was. let's see. Okay. Yep, 14 blue gleam. That's exactly what I needed. And this is basically a replacement for the sharp shot bow. I'll buy it. And that would go in here, I suppose. Nice. Yep. Varnok power shot bow. I mean, while I'm at it, I guess I'm going to put some modifications into this one as well. 40% damage. I'll take it. And I always like me some additional tier. Let's put this one in here. And sure, some better handling. There we go. I have some pretty neat weapons now. I like it. Anyway, I guess the next step would be to return the pigments, because I have pretty much all of them. Was it like... Oh, this wasn't actually a quest. I thought there was a quest attached to it, but I'm pretty sure this is a person.
We brought a first time.
And I guess I can trade it in for some more
Come, Aloy.
boxes within boxes. Yeah, I think I will talk to you in a second. First, let me find the pigment girl again.
Intend in life.
How did I get there the last time?
Of the hunters who marched before you.
It's got to be somewhere around here. Oh, I think it's this way.
Remember, Vanukai, when the old ones were fresh in their graves and our numbers were...
She was in a very, like, customer-unfriendly place. Involves a lot of climbing.
If you can release the tall neck from the ice, you must have a powerful connection to the blue light. You should not pile his father's guilt onto the new Karja King's shoulders.
You're welcome, I guess.
These are different times.
Even if I cared to travel south, I'd not get much further than the Grave Horde.
I still need to go higher, right? Yeah, she's still somewhere above me. Okay, I'm not done climbing yet. And I'm pretty sure I have to go even higher than this. Alright, here we go. This is her, I believe. Okay, I have some pigments for you, Sikuli.
I'm back again.
Few are as eager for the climb as you, Nora girl.
Yeah. I can't think why.
Yes. The things that I do for my new friends here. Oh, I have a new dialogue option. So, you and Aurea are friends?
Aurea said you two were friends.
I paint about what I feel now, not the way things used to be. Aurea understood. Most Banuk didn't. I would have been exiled if she hadn't had Aratak take me into their werak.
Okay, I understand. Anyway, let's trade some pigments. Going to get all of your reward boxes. There we go. I hope you can make some nice paintings with these pigments.
Would you look at that, Nora girl? You've bought me all I need. Do you always travel with your pockets full of paint stuffs?
Honestly, Sikuli, I go around filling my pockets with most of everything.
Stop.
Pretty
I'm
much.
beginning to like you. I work alone, but come back around later, and I'll have something for you then.
That's
okay.
me.
Maybe it's a machine rider who looks like you.
Where's she going?
You tell me. To ruins or mountains, through flood or thaw, past, future, destiny. But I don't think she's scared of any of it. You helped me. Inspired me. And the people of the Cut. Let this be inspiration for you, wherever you may run.
Once the Werak gets a glimpse at Sikuli's mural, word will get around about how I helped her. but they must have heard of me by now. Nothing to stop me from calling Aratak out.
Yep, I have done a lot. I repaired the tall neck. I defeated the bandits. And Sikuli made a nice painting in my honor. But, I guess maybe before I go and start that next main mission, I want to do a side mission that we saw.
Outlander.
So let's go back and talk to the person who was, trying to call to me earlier. Let's see.
When we speak,
peace and harmony.
Who is in need of my help around here? Borgrand. Oh, it's you again.
Aloy. A little business arrangement?
What can I do for you, Bergrand?
Mourn my poor departed luck. I finally met some Banuk keen to trade with Outlanders. Then, they up and vanished. 3 Banuk hunters rolled in a few days ago. No provisions, junk equipment, no idea how to strip a machine for parts.
Great.
Asked me to outfit them for a long trip. And you know me, Aloy. I'm sentimental. So I did it on credit.
And they haven't paid.
Well, they tried. Just look what they did to this Thunderjaw heart. But that was ages ago. And I'm starting to worry about them.
Okay, so you want me to look for them so they can pay you. Or are you actually worried about them?
Tell me, Bergrand, are you worried about their well-being or your purse strings?
A man can worry about 2 things.
Uh-huh. What kind of deal was this, really?
Just what I said. I was nothing but generous, Aloy. After they dropped this ruined heart at my feet, I even gave them another chance. Sent them to fetch a few other parts I need.
But you haven't seen them since.
Hide nor hair.
Okay, well, that doesn't sound good. So you think they can't harvest parts?
What do you mean they couldn't harvest parts?
Not uncommon with Banuk. That's shaman's work, you see. The hunters take down the machines. The shamans slice them up. No shaman with these 3. Just 2 youngsters sniping at each other. And that big fella standing there smiling.
So if the Banuk don't usually hunt without a shaman, what's the story with these 3?
They weren't telling. But hammer to steel is not a happy story, whatever it is.
Probably. I mean, were they violating any laws or traditions by harvesting the parts themselves? So they were leaving?
You said they asked you to outfit them for a trip. A trip to where?
Not sure. But I heard them chattering about the Sundom when they thought I wasn't listening.
So they're leaving Banuk territory.
Sensible behavior. Still, I get the sense this wasn't a sightseeing trip. They're running from something.
Okay, well, I guess I will investigate this.
I'm not a debt collector, Bergrand. If I look for them, it'll be to make sure they're all right.
Of course, of course. Fires of the Forge, forgive me. I actually like these idiots. The molten steel of youth and all that. But if you do manage to find them, you could remind them of the deal we made. A Scorcher Claw, a loop of sinew from a stalker, and a Snapmaw Fang. If they bring me those parts, their debt's paid. And then some. Just make sure they don't bust them up too badly.
I'll consider it.
Last I saw them, they were heading northeast. Good machine hunting up that way. If you decide they're worth the trouble, you might look for them there.
Right. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if I'm the one who ends up finding these pieces and delivering them to Bergrand. Okay, the Hunters 3. Find the young Warrock Hunters. Right, let's do it. Oh, I see. Well, luckily, I have already uncovered that campfire, so we can shorten this a little bit. And they're like right next to these towers. The 2 towers, Anyway, let's transport over there and let's see if we can find them.
Something tells me those are Bergren's missing hunters.
Okay. Well, they were not here before. I guess they only spawn if you actually start the quest. Anyway, let's make a save and then let's talk to them. So, what are you looking at here? Admiring the view?
I don't suppose you three know an Osram and Song's edge called Bergren, do you?
Boys! That con artist sent an errand girl to collect what's owed to him.
I'm nobody's errand girl. Bergren asked me to help harvest parts. Or would you rather keep trying to sell him broken junk?
Broken junk?
This pack will be on the move soon. No time to argue. If she's offering to help, we should accept it.
Fine. We're about to take down these machines. If you're so eager to help, then lead the way.
Well, I can probably help by overriding the towers. But let's see what exactly we're dealing with here. Okay, so there's a Scorcher. Scorcher was weak against ice. And we have demonic long legs. Can try to use electricity on the power cells, but maybe I should just try to shoot off its parts. Well, I mean, this tower over here is kinda unprotected. Of course, I'm not sure if overriding it is actually going to help me, because all the machines are so far away. But let's give it a try. Alright. Well, that did something. Okay, apparently the long leg is down as well. So maybe
to the tower.
we can deal with a long leg while we're here. Whoa! That was a bit more than I bargained for. Alright. I wasn't really able to destroy it completely. But I will try to lure it away from the other tower to make sure it doesn't get healed by that tower, right? I mean, that's kind of what they're doing, if I remember correctly. Let's try to remove that component at the front. Oh, I think the Scorcher has already found it as well. Alright, but I would like to take down the long leg first. It's going to be a little bit easier. Woo, that is unexpected. Alright. I think... No, it's not entirely dead yet. It's dead now. Okay, now, I think... Okay, there's like the second long leg. Yes, we're going for that next.
Come on, Spear, don't let me down!
Let's try this! Make sure the long leg isn't going to come up again. There we go. Okay, now... Where's that Scorcher? Oh, well, okay. There it is. Let's use some ice, I suppose. And I hope we're far enough away from the second tower that it's not able to heal up.
How about one of these?
You shouldn't get too close to it because, as you can see, it's going to burn you if you do. Alright. Have it frozen. Now let's try to rid of some parts. I think we're doing some good teamwork here. Already half down on health. Right. But it's really hard to see it through all the trees. Okay. That was a good hit. Look at that one hunter trying to climb on top of it. I'm staying away, guys. I'm not suicidal. I don't need to be right next to it. Alright. We're almost done.
Don't know what business this is of yours,
That was the
Well,
last one.
just been trying to help you. And yeah, maybe I should do the harvesting.
It's alright, Outlander. You want to talk about our deal with Bergrand? Let's talk.
Alright, let's talk. I mean, do we have more machines? Oh, there's actually... There's more machines. Oh, but they're just Lancehorns. Do we really need to take care of the Lancehorns as well? I mean... Maybe in that case I should override this tower as well. I think one of the hunters just got a little bit overzealous here. Anyway, let me override this and then we can talk to the hunters again. Right. There you go. Now, let's talk. I'm just going to ignore that.
That's done. You three are pretty handy in a fight.
I would say so.
Thanks, I guess. Not that we needed your help. We are doing just fine without you.
That's not the way Bergrand tells it. He says you tried to settle up with him using a shattered Thunderjaw heart.
What? That's an exaggeration. It was only broken in two.
Urkai, we don't have time for this. Come on, boys, back to the hunt. We still need 2 more of Bergrand's components.
What's the rush?
Course.
We want out of these lands as soon as possible. That's all you need to know.
Why are you leaving Broken Thunderjaw Heart? Here's your Scorcher Claw. Yeah, but why exactly do you want to leave?
Why are you leaving the cut?
Well, we could go back to Banor. Let Anacut slit our throats.
By the blue light, Urkai. Why don't you just write our story in the snow for any passing hunter to read? We had a dispute with the chieftain of our old Werak. We thought someone else should have been in charge. He disagreed.
I see.
It seemed like a good time to move on, so we are traveling to the Sundom.
And why the Sundom in particular?
From here to the Sundom. It's a long trip.
Seems worth it. Sometimes survival is about knowing when to leave and where to go.
Yeah, and in this case, survival means us getting as far away as we can from Banor. We've seen enough red snow.
What's the plan once you get there? What will survival be about then?
Look, all that matters is that we get there. And to do that, we need shards. So if you'll excuse us.
You know, if you need shards, I can just give you some shards. That would probably be faster. But yeah, what about that Broken Thunderjaw Heart?
So this Thunderjaw heart you brought Bergrand.
Let me ask you this, all right? Why would it matter that the heart was broken into 2 pieces? Can't you just stick it back together?
Of course you can't just stick it back together.
I just meant...
Oh, I bet that scam artist Arsarim could.
Oh, dear.
He just wants to send us on another stupid errand.
Oh, he's not so bad. I like Bergrand.
Like him? Tulamak, he sent us out in the snow to nearly die under the feet of a Thunderjaw, and...
Boys, shut up! Ugh! Every time someone brings up that stupid heart.
Well, you three certainly get along well. But yeah, here's your Scorcher Club. Please don't break it.
I've got the Scorcher Claw Bergrand was asking for. That only leaves the Stalker Sinew and the Snap Maw Fang.
You should hold on to it. You're coming along to the next hunt after all, aren't you?
I suppose somebody's got to keep you 3 out of trouble.
Fine. I guess you'll have to tag along then. But don't start thinking you're one of us. The Bloody Snowdrifts aren't accepting new hunters.
Bloody snowdrifts?
That's what you want to call our Werak?
Yeah, it's not great to tie.
Oh, it's not like your names are any better. We're headed northwest, to the ruins near Hollow Hall. We'll be waiting.
Okay.
Breath is ice. Before I even breathe out.
So, basically, I have to help you find the other pieces as well. Meet the young Werak at the next encounter. Well, let's see, where exactly would that be? Okay, it's over here. There's another tower right next to it. Okay, so I guess we will have to help them get the other two pieces as well. But I think this should be something for the next episode. So we will continue with this mission in the next episode. And then we will go back to our main mission and challenge the chieftain, I suppose. So that's going to be fun. But for now, let's call it a day. As always, thank you for watching. And see you again next time.